Welcome to the Steve Curcio podcast, the show for men who refuse to settle. Here we forge elite bodies, unshakable minds, and bulletproof lives. I'm Stephen Curcio, bodybuilder, coach, and founder of Humbled Fitness. I help career-driven men over 30 reclaim their edge, build muscle naturally, and rise to a higher standard in every area of life. This isn't motivation, it's mission. This isn't therapy, it's transformation. So if you're done playing small, get ready to level up. Be humble, be bold, be humbled. Let's get into it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Average income is killing men's dreams. Not because money itself is the goal, but because settling financially bleeds into every area of your life. Most men are stuck, not because they lack potential, but because they've accepted a small life and called it responsible. If you've ever thought I just need enough to get by, this episode might be a little bit of a sting. But if you want freedom, impact, and legacy, you have to stop playing small, guys. Stop playing small with your potential. Average income isn't just a number. It's a mindset. Most men are owned by their jobs, working 40 plus hours a week. I've heard it time and time again. I work 40 plus hours a week, taxed to death, barely scraping by. I was one of them. They're quietly desperate, pretending everything's fine while they're stressed about bills, putting off dreams, and living paycheck to paycheck. And the most dangerous part of all this, they've normalized it. They're okay with it. Being average becomes comfortable, and comfort is the greatest threat to your calling. I remember standing on a construction site at 5 a.m., swinging a sledgehammer, covered in dust. Tired, thinking, is this it? Is this what's the rest of my life looking like? I was trading my back and my time for scraps. No vision, no freedom, no impact. Now listen, it was decent money, but I knew that my limit was capped. My time, my money was capped. I wanted more. Here's the thing nobody's talking about. Fitness and money. You're probably wondering why am I even talking about money today? Because I'm a fitness channel. I'm a fitness and health guy. Fitness and money are actually the same game. One, they both amplify your life. Neither is inherently good or evil. They're both tools. If you're disciplined, fitness builds confidence, energy, and self-respect. Guess what? If you're disciplined, money creates options, freedom, and impact. But if you're sloppy, both can expose you and your flaws. Let me share with you a shocking stat to wake you up. There are more millionaires in the US, about 22 million, than people that are walking around with visible six-packs, which is about less than 18 million. Getting lean is statistically harder than becoming a millionaire. Getting fit, getting lean, getting jacked, harder. Way harder. And let's talk about it. One has limits. Fitness has limits. Money does not have limits. Fitness is capped by genetics and your lifestyle and what your goals are. You can push your limits, don't get me wrong. You can push your muscles to their fullest potential, your body fat set point and performance ceiling as much as you want, but it's fixed. But money, there is no ceiling. You can keep multiplying, giving, investing, and creating generational wealth, and it never stops. You can keep going. The discipline you build getting your body right is the same discipline you need to build wealth. One feeds the other. One makes the other easier. Now let me share with you a quick little analogy / story about my life that made building my business, the online coaching business I have, Humbled Fitness, easier. Training every single day, waking up anywhere between 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. has made my life simpler for business. Putting in the reps, showing up every single day. You know what it really takes to build a successful anything, especially business? Integrity. If you want to get fit, you need to have integrity. If you want to build a successful business, have great income, you need integrity. That means doing what you say you're going to do every single day. That's the only way I've been able to scale my business and grow it. That's the only way I've been able to actually grow muscles, build a body worth being proud of. Now let me say something a little polarizing. Rejecting an average income isn't greed, it's stewardship. Let me bring it to the Bible. Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. His children's children. Not just money, wisdom, opportunity, and vision. Matthew 25:14-30. It's the parable of the talents, one of my favorites. The servant who buried what was entrusted to him was rebuked. God expects multiplication. He expects you to do something with the things he's given you, not just preserve it. Deuteronomy 8-18. It is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth. Wealth building is a God-given mandate when used for good. Guys, settling for just enough when God has called you to lead, multiply, and impact is disobedience. Your finances are a mirror. Are you ruling over resources, or are they ruling over you? Staying average steals your time, your freedom. It keeps you saying no to experiences, opportunities, and generosity. It keeps your family one emergency away from crisis. It robs you of legacy. Imagine this guy standing 10 years from now, looking your son in the eyes, knowing you've settled when you could have built something better, greater, and passed it down. Imagine explaining why you stay stuck when you're capable of so much more, and passing it down, showing him the ropes, the reins. And let me give you another story, guys. Let me share a story where me and Nicole broke free from the scarcity mindset that we used to have. You want to know how to make more money? You have to be willing to part with it. Sometimes it takes investing, and investing scary amounts of money that you don't think you have. Putting it on a credit card, taking it out on your savings, betting on yourself. Because guess what? You have a closed fist on your money. You have a closed fist and you don't want to let it go and invest and learn and grow. Money won't come back to you. If you want to have an abundance mindset, you have to believe in the abundance mindset. That means you have to let go and believe and have faith and bet on yourself when it counts. And then take action. And that's when the abundance flows. That's when the floodgates freaking open up. Listen, we didn't start with some massive nest egg. We started by investing when it scared us, by saying yes to risk and showing up daily with discipline. That's when doors opened up. That's when God blessed us, when we had faith. We weren't just having fear. We had courage, boldness, and we stepped up to the plate. So let me give you 3 practical steps to stop playing small. 1, you have to actually embody this idea that good enough is not good enough. You have to reject good enough. Stop settling for average when God called you to abundance. All of you, every single one of you. I'm sure some of you are probably saying, oh, not me. Yes, you on the other side of this freaking screen. 2, invest in skills, not just hours. Don't just chase paychecks. Build mastery that compounds. Invest in somebody you trust, you respect, and has knowledge. 3, build both body and your bank account. Discipline compounds every area of your life. Start with your health. Because if you don't have wealth, you have quite literally nothing. Because you can't do anything if you're not able to stand on your 2 feet and be good and be well. And then, and only then after that, will you be able to actually pursue and grow your income. Your body is a billboard for discipline, guys. Your bank account is a reflection of your stewardship. God didn't create you to live small. He created you to lead, multiply, and impact. Stop settling. Start building. And with that, guys, be humble, be bold, be humbled. I'll see you next time. If you want a body that commands respect, a mind that doesn't fold, and a legacy your family can feel, start living like the man you were born to be. No more waiting, no more hiding. Take action, lead the way, and remember, be humble, be bold, be humbled. I'll see you in the next one.